friends, this is Julie. Welcome into my craft room and happy Thursday. This is a little bit of bonus, unexpected content because I know, even though I'm filming this in the past, I know the future me is missing you a ton. Usually we are together every Thursday at 10 a.m. for Vintage Craft and Chat, so I am filming this and it'll go up in place of that. Also, because I had placed an order on Michaels.com, Michaels' website, for Halloween supplies to make junk journals. And it came much earlier than expected. So lucky us, we get to do a little extra haul. I actually already opened one of the packages. I got extra excited about it, but let's just dig in and I will put links to these below. I also want to say, if you have a Michaels like mine, my Michaels, I don't know what it is about it. We only have one that's fairly close by. It's probably a 20-25 minute drive, and the selection there is just really terrible. So usually I go in person, but I thought I'm just going to order online and make sure that I get all these things because probably my Michaels does not have them. Also, you guys, I discovered that I don't know if the sale will still be running when this video goes up this coming week, but they had a discount code and it was Sweet25 and it was a % off of everything. You know, if Michaels, when you have that coupon and you shop in person, it's just for one item. I got a discount off of all this stuff. I can't remember quite what it is, but it was significant enough that it made it very worthwhile. Also, I had a $5 store credit, right? When you purchase things online and you purchase things in person, you get credit if you sign up for the Michaels app. And with purchasing these things, I now have another $10 off to spend. So I'll probably save that and use that for Christmas items. Hopefully it won't expire. But let's dig in. This one I opened, I was so very excited. This is a 24 piece, and this is part of their Recollections Halloween collection. It is die cut ephemera, $5.99. But again, I got a really good discount online. And I thought these would be fun to use on the cover of a journal. And I grabbed out these two books, which, again, you know, I've been playing Tetris in my craft room, and just pulling these two books out opened up a ton of room on my bookshelf over here in the cabinet. And these, frankly, I was just using for display, Halloween display, that kind of thing. They aren't serving a purpose. They were just taking up space. So these, I think, are going to become Halloween journals. They're perfect. I love the black. They're a perfect background. But look how cute these die cuts are. Oh my gosh. They are all kinds of cute. I think there's stickers in here too. But look how cute these are. I mean, I could even do something like that. These are, oh no, maybe they're not sticker. They're like a vellum. Look at that, the boo. I love this. You'll notice a lot of these things are kind of a retro. I love collecting vintage Halloween and crafting, making things home decor. And I'm always drawn to this kind of kitschy retro vibe. I don't like the creepy. I don't like the, you know, I don't like the overly creepy, let's just say. Look how cute that is. Oh my gosh. And we have a little vellum cat. Here's a bat. Bats are okay. Bats are okay. This is cute. Love the pumpkin. This guy's cute. Like, to me, that's the kitschy cute, kind of the whimsical. I love that. It's like a little circus theme. Here's this guy. This I love. For sure, that is going on the cover of one of the journals. Look at these cute bats. This little skeleton guy here. I like this little clown. That's fun. And that, I don't know, that house is really cute. I think that would be cute. For sure, the owl. And what, there was one other, let me see here. Where did they go? I had some other, oh, I don't even see them here. What happened? Okay, I have to go on a hunt. All right, I found a few more. I think this was an extra. Did we see these? friends, I am missing, there was a cute little black cat. What the heck? Okay, maybe we're gonna come across it. We'll circle back around. But there was the cutest little black cat, not this one, but it was a die cut in a little pumpkin stack. So we'll see, maybe we'll come across it, but for sure, this one or this one, I think are gonna make the cut for a cover. And then we'll see if we come across the other one. Oh, I tell you guys, I tell you. Okay, let's put that there. I also picked up these cute little packages. Now, I think these would be great to use in a dangle, but realistically, these may end up on my little Halloween tree. I have kind of a wooden tree branch thing, and I put little fairy lights on it. It has some decorations that I've made, so I'll have to share that when we get closer to Halloween, and I think these would look really cute on that. They also would be very sweet to make one of my little chenille stem dolls, like a little kitty or something like that. And look at these. These would be cute little buckets for the little doll to hold, like a 3D assemblage. So I think these will serve lots of purposes. And of course, these would look adorable on a dangle as well. These were $6.99. These are a little pricey at $9.99, and they're a little heavy. They're sort of a resin, I think a resin. But these were a fun find. I picked up 2 ribbons. They had a lot of really cute ribbons. I do remember that these ended up being, I think, two something. And I have to say, with the few items that I ordered, I got free shipping as well. But I love this little, it's a grosgrain, a black grosgrain, and it has little glitter orange circles on it. And then this I thought was so interesting. Let me snip this open. I thought this was beautiful. Look how sparkly and pretty that is. So when I see things like this, I think these are fun to cut apart so you can use them individually, almost like a little sticker. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Or obviously you can use it in one strip like this, but I like the trims that have sort of like that little individual look. So those will be fun to craft with. I also picked up this sticker book that was sort of part of this die cut set, and it is 215 pieces. And let's open this up. Again, going with that kind of cute and not as creepy vibe. Definitely very vintage. Oh, these are great. I like these. Ooh, look at these. I like those. They're sort of like, they're stickers, but they're sort of like little washi strips. Love the pumpkins. Very cute. These will be fun too, I think, for ATC cards. If you're crafting with the little Tim Holtz paper dolls, it's fun to find little items like this and sort of have them holding them. Oh, this is cute. A Haunting We Will Go. These are cute. Witch's Brew, Beware. Again, these would be great for ATCs as well. Cute little bats. Little ghosties. Oh my gosh, I love these. I love these. So cute. We made, last Halloween, we made some kind of vase fillers. We made paper medallions, and I had some bestial, I think if I'm saying it right, Beistel? Beistel. I think it's Beistel. I have some Beistel cats and little pumpkins in my stash, and we made the cutest little medallions on paper straws. So I will put the link to those below. In fact, what I'll do is I'll just put my whole Halloween playlist. So there's home decor, there's junk journal type projects, so you can go down and find all of those. I think that's easier, but oh my gosh, these are cute. I love these. I love, love, love an owl. Again, kind of that kitschy cute. These are cute, the little, I don't like these as much, but I'll find something to do with those. Love the hat. These hats would be great the bows too to put on the paper dolls. So those are fun. And then this was the other thing. It's hard to tell online. I think these were called mini stickers. And they're definitely mini, but again, I think that they are going to work great for ATCs. It's nice to have little minis like this, again, to stick in the foreground. Some of these may be nice for the paper dolls to hold. Like that would even be cute with the skull and the little crow, just depending on how the paper dolls are shaped. Let's see, what is this? We have bats, we have ghosts, we have black cats. These are kind of like a potion. These would be great for little witches. We could make little witch hats for the paper dolls. Spiders, more little black cats. Those are cute with the little crescent moon and the stars. Oh, I like this. Different colorway here. Lots of hats, lots of potential here. We have bats. Those are great for the background. No, it just looks like the bats and the crescent moon. I was trying to see if the little clouds were stickers as well. Ooh, those are pretty. It's nice to have things that kind of sparkle and shine. Oh, these are pretty. Pumpkins, kind of fall. I would probably use these in fall as well with the little flowers and the fall leaves. Those are fun. I don't think those are just reserved for Halloween. Here's some more potion type stickers. Same with these. I would probably use the butterflies and the moths. I think those would be great for fall. Here's the ghosties. And that might be it. Yeah, so these are fun. I think it's nice to share so you guys can see the size of things. And then the last thing I grabbed were Tim Holtz ephemera packs. So we have paper, we have ephemera packs, but let's open this one really quick. This is 137 pieces. I don't know that this is new to this year, but I never can find it. Joann's was the only store that ever carried Tim Holtz. I think Hobby Lobby stopped, and of course now that we don't have Joann's, but frankly, I never could find this at my Joann's. They had very, very limited Tim Holtz items, and I think probably as soon as they hit the shelves, they were gone. So look at these. These are really great. It's really bothering me that I do not know where those other die cuts are, but they're somewhere around here. Look how cute this is, kind of postcard size. Here's some more strips here. Oh, that's cute. I mean, some of this might even look really cute on the front of either of the journals. Little owl. I love these. Again, I'm always thinking about tags, ATCs, just to decorate the pages of a journal. These are cute, these little die cuts. This is a great pack. How much was this? Where's the packaging? It doesn't say, but I think it was very affordable. I love this 31. That's cute. Very, very affordable considering how many you get. 137 pieces. I mean, this is going to last me well beyond this Halloween. Oh, I like that. I like eyeballs. I like things that have that kind of drugstore look. Oh, that's cute. We could even make something like that. Poison. Oops. Hopefully these are all in frame. I'm not looking. Let me pull these down a little bit. But tons of crafting opportunities. I love these. This is something I've wanted to do for a while, is make our own little flashcards. We need to somehow put that into the loop this coming year, if not this year. These are great. Here's more of those. I love these little flashcards. I think those would be really easy to make with just file folder. Like, let's see. Yeah, how easy would these be to make? With file folders, and then we have the little clickable alphabet stamps, and then there's just numbers up in the right-hand corner. So, yeah, I think we need to make some of those. Maybe we'll make some larger size, and we can make them when we get to the school days journals as well, which would be perfect. So maybe that will be our opportunity. I feel like this I've seen in some of the other ephemera packs. That looks familiar, but these are a ton of cute. Oop, we even have mushrooms. I think that one. Oh, and then here's some more bigger size ones. So I think those are fun. And I also picked up, I wanted this for a long time. Again, never could find it. This is the Halloween sticker book. So there's sentiments and words, little phrases. Here's another page of those. Looks like we have 3 pages. Nope, 4 pages. Oh, that's nice. 5 pages. Okay. I think we have some ATCs in our future. This is why I wanted this sticker pack, because I love the hats. I love the witches hats here, but I really love these little masks here. Now, I have made my own witches hats. I make them out of felt and paper. I've just made my own kind of for the flat lay for the collaging, but my plan is I'm going to trace around some of these. So some of these I'll use and some I'll keep and use them as little templates to make more. Oh, I love these antique photos. Those are great. And then we have some more strips here and labels. Ooh, we have even more words. Okay, these are fun. I like these. I like the large size, and I like the black. I love the black and white. I feel like that's probably what I grab most, not even during Halloween. So that was a great pickup. And then I picked up this paper pack. This is my first official Tim Holtz paper pack. I don't have any, I don't think so. I'm trying to think. I don't think I have any other paper packs. So I am all kinds of excited. What does this say here? 24 double-sided sheets. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So these will be fun to use in the journal, to collage with. Especially these. I would probably even cut that apart. So let's see what we have here. Oh my gosh, these are so beautiful and they have such a nice feel. Oof, I love these. I'm very, very excited. Look at that one. That one's great. Oh, I guess I should be doing this. I feel like I'm kind of out of camera. Love me a polka dot. Polka dots. Look at that one. That's really cool. Ooh, look at that. I like that. Spider web. You know what? I have a bunch of wood print 12 by 12s. So seeing this is going to be perfect. That's a good way to use those up. I try to use those where I can, but I have a lot of them. Ooh, that's pretty. I also have some of the wallpaper, kind of those vintage wallpaper packs. So those will be fun. Can get that used up as well. Bugs. We love bugs. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, look at that. I like that. Kind of looks like very aged, like Italian paper that we find sometimes in those really beautiful old antique books. Oh, these are good. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I got so excited when I saw this. I was almost like, no, I want to go straight into Halloween journals, but I know I've promised. I feel like these need to wait a little bit, but yeah, I almost wanted to just like start crafting. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I love this one. This may be my favorite one. It looks like an old cigar box. Ooh. You know what? We could even recreate this. I feel like we could get some of those wood tone papers and maybe with some of these labels, I feel like we could almost recreate that in some way. And then here's the last one. Oh, that's beautiful with the lace. Ooh, I'm so excited. And then the last thing I picked up were these large collage strips. So of course these are the Halloween ones. How many does it say? 24 pieces. And I picked up the Christmas ones last year and I loved those. I crafted with those a ton. And I still have quite a few left because I was cutting them up. So the Christmas ones, I came in and I sliced them and was making the cutest little collages with them. So of course you could leave this whole, okay, it's single-sided. You could leave it whole and make really great belly bands out of them. But I was cutting them up and adding different things like vintage Christmas seals and things like that. So we'll probably be doing the same. I have some Halloween stickers. So how cute is that to come in and just cut, or even just cut half of this off and then add a little pumpkin or some of these little mini stickers. And these are great. This is going to be fun to craft with these antique photos in here. And there's a lot of antique photos. Okay. My gosh, you guys. Do you guys like Halloween? I know some people don't like to decorate for Halloween or craft in a Halloween style. Oh, look at that. That reminds me of the favorite over here. In fact, look at that. Look at that. We could use that to recreate a little cigar box lid. So I know some people don't, but I, being a lover of vintage, I've been collecting vintage Halloween decor. Again, super kitschy, super cutesy. My kids are older now, but I never did anything scary. It was always very fun, very bright, very fun. Oh, these are nice. I'm really excited to craft with these antique photos here. And I think these are great too, just a jumping off point. If you kind of get stuck and think, well, I don't have a lot of Halloween ephemera. Look at this, maps. Numbers, just black and white numbers, or orange and black, purple and black, mushrooms. There's some mushrooms in here. Even florals, if you find some darker tone florals in your books. Crows, I'll definitely be digging into my bird books and doing some fussy cut of crows. Oh, these are great. These are great. And even getting out our little alphabet stamps and just stamping words like that. Look at this, numbers in red, because we all have probably alphabet stamps and number stamps, even just this. That looks like one of the stamps that's in the, oh, I always forget the name of it. What is that stamp set I have? I always want to say ephemera, but it's not. I never can remember it. I'll try to put it on the screen. Oh, these are really pretty. Very, very pretty. Again, another one of those flashcards. I think those will be fun to recreate. And look at that, even that. Stamping a date in purple tone. These are so fun. And I wanted to share a little bit. So I'll put the link below to all the Halloween projects that we've done in past years. But look at these. It was like discovering old friends. I got out my little zipper pack here, and I have a feeling, I feel like that really cute cat in the little pumpkin stack was in there. I mean, no, that's not it. What did I do with those? They were so cute. They're around here somewhere. I've been cleaning. I've been trying to clean off the desk so it's nice and clean when I get back. But look how cute these are. And I totally forgot that we made these last year. So these are going to be adorable, and they're the perfect size. So we have one each for each of the journals. We also made these little clusters. Again, I completely forgot, and they're very, very Tim Holtzy. Very Tim Holtz vibe. We use dictionary illustrations, I think, for some of them. Not this one. Oh, this one. Look, that's a little illustration from dictionary page. In fact, we were looking at those when I was organizing my paper stash. So I'll have to go through those and see if I can find any that will work for Halloween. Look how cute that is with the crow. Again, dictionary, more dictionary, and that was even dictionary. So we just added some little Tim Holtz, the little tiny labels, like the little snippet labels, some vintage postage stamps, and those are all kinds of cute. And looks like I made a little coin envelope to display those on last year, but you could use the Dollar Tree ones. Grunge them up, put some paper. This was just a piece of upcycled dictionary page, but how cute is that? Okay, these were just some things I found. I pulled out, and let me see, was there anything else in here? I don't know. This is just fun. Look at all these cute envelopes. Look at all these cute bags. I think I picked those up at Dollar Tree last year. I'm trying to see if there's any, oh, some more old friends. How cute are these? So Taylor, I want to make more of these for sure this year. Taylor, my daughter, she made this little stamp for me. She carved it, I think on an eraser, but how cute are these? I have a little tiny paper punch for the cat. Those were tons of fun. And this one too, Taylor made me a mushroom stamp, and I made a little cluster with that. Let's see. Oh my gosh, this is fun. And I don't always know if we've made them together. Sometimes I make these for our weekly prompts, but look how cute that is. And if we just have one of something, we can make a pair. This is from my friend Amy. Amazing Amy's Art. Look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm looking. It might be a stamp, but look how pretty that is. I'm guessing it's a stamp, but maybe she drew it. And then she colored it with alcohol markers. I think these we made together. Those are all kinds of fun. This is just a printable from Graphics Fairy, I believe. So if we only have one, we'll make another. This for sure was a vintage craft and chat. We made these together. These were a lot of fun. So you'll probably find those down in the playlist. But there's just all kinds of fun stuff in here. Little bits, little things that are orange or black. Oh, some fun little cards. These are all kind of thrift store finds, I think. Cute are these. Ooh, these are fun. Where did I get these? Oh, it looks like I bought these at an antique store. There's just a lot of fun stuff. Book pages. Ooh, what's this? What is this? This looks like Happy Mail. Did I get this from Laura? I think this came from Laura, Pepper Finds Crafting. Pretty sure. Oh my gosh. There is fun stuff in here. Okay, that's going to be fun to dig into. Anyway, I just have all kinds of cool stuff in here. And I stick, just sock it away all year long. Look at this. That'll be cute. Little orange Monopoly. We have some purple flashcards that I must have picked up. Yep, 99 cents at a thrift store. Bingo cards. So hopefully this just kind of gives you an idea of things to pull from your stash. Oh my gosh. Look at this. I forgot I had that. I don't know where I got this. The Berenstain Bears Trick or Treat. So it's a little worse for wear, but oh my goodness. You know what? Oh look, somebody put a little sticker. I think I'm going to take this with me when we're traveling. And let's see. Well, let me look here. I think well, maybe I won't. I was going to say do some fussy cutting, but these may end up just being pages. But like this one, there's a sticker on here. I don't know. Maybe I won't. I'm trying not to like overwhelm myself. I just want to relax. I just want to relax when I'm on vacation, but I like to keep my hands busy. I like to create. If I go too long without creating, I do go a little stir crazy. These are fun to look for if you're out at Home Goods and places like these. Look in the baking aisle, finding these little toppers, these little cupcake toppers. are lots of fun to have in your stash. They're usually pretty inexpensive. These were $2.99. I might have gotten them on clearance last year, but you can just pull the toothpick out and then you have an instant die cut. You can make little clusters with them. You could even punch a hole, and that's a fun thing to add to a dangle. I think these are even Dollar Tree. These maybe as well. Oh, here's these Beistel. Is that how we say it? Beistel. Here's the little cats and the pumpkins. So we'll be using those. I think these were leftovers from when we made the medallions, but there's just a ton of fun stuff in here. Pretty sure these were, look at, this is when you could get these, I'm pretty sure Dollar Tree, they were less than $1 per card. Are these Dollar Tree? $7.99? Did I pay that much? Vintage bags, little treat bags. There's just all kinds of fun. Looks like I was going to do a little collage on a bingo card. I had pulled some stuff out. Anyway, there's all kinds of fun stuff in here, friends. So start thinking about Halloween. If you do Halloween, start gathering things. And I'll probably be sharing some fun things some fun sites where you could get free printables if you don't have a lot of stash. And then I also pulled out, again, I was getting excited. Oh, look at these. There's more stuff down here. Still can't find the die cuts. These are little snippet rolls that we made, I think last year too. So those will be down in the link, but look at all these fun fabrics. Is this Halloween? I feel like this could I'm going to use it as Halloween. I don't know. This is part of the fabric that was gifted from my mom, my stepmom's friend. And I felt like this came with some Christmas fabric, but to me, those look like spider webs. But look at all these fun little fabrics I pulled out. I know that was from her as well. These are fun. These were a set of linen napkins. I may have tried to sell them in my Etsy shop. I don't know. I like to sell linens that are unused and they kind of have that crisp feel. And these have been washed, but we may cut those up and do something fun. But look at all these great fabrics here. And then, of course, these may look familiar. These were in a haul from this year. Really great vintage Halloween fabric. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, that is it. I hope this was something fun for you to watch while I'm away. For sure, I'm missing all of you, but I so appreciate you watching this. And the closer we get to October, I will announce what we're doing Halloween-wise. I'll have some fun projects and, of course, journal making for you. And probably late August, early September, we will be working on School Days Journal. School Days Journals, this video will come out. We're kind of out of order here, but I wanted to make sure that you had, this video will come out first. We're a little bit out of order here, but I wanted to make sure you could either get into your locals Michaels, or as I did, I highly suggest ordering online. That way you can get everything, and hopefully they still have that sweet 25 discount running, and then you'll get some more Michaels bucks too if you sign up for their website. And I placed my order through the Michaels app that was on my phone. So hopefully that's helpful to all of you. And yeah, I'm very excited about Halloween, and I hope you are too. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, friends.